What's up, online shoppers? Maybe you're thinking about buying yourself one of these Starrybot pool cleaners. Well, I want to tell you all my do's and don'ts about it, and hopefully this will help you make your decision. I've had this little pool robot for just over 2 months, and I am so thrilled with the performance of it. So let's dive right into the do's and don'ts. First of all, the most essential thing with this pool robot is keeping the filter maintained and clean. And it doesn't have a super fancy filter. It is a top load basket design, which basically means the top is going to come off. So you just have to move your fingers, pull these little clips out here, and right here it lifts off just like that. And you can see the bottom here. It is a little bit sandy, so you're going to want to give it a little rinse with your hose and your sprayer. But then this is the bottom of Pool Robot. Now it has this little screen, and the screen is what's going to get all of the small particulate out of the water and not spit it back in there. Got a little bit of sand. It even picks up this super fine sand that's like play sand. It always seems to make its way into our pool on my kids' feet. I don't even know why. Now, a clean pool filter is essential because it helps to maintain the health of the entire robot. It's also going to help ensure consistent suction and top-notch cleaning every single time. Now, skipping this step is not a good idea because what it means is that the debris is going to build up really quick. It's going to slow your machine down and slow the efficiency of it. This is the little flap here and here that allow the dirt and stuff off the bottom to come in. When I clean it, I take the parts out. Now this one I will take into my sink with a soft little bristle brush, and I'll rub at it to make sure I get all the stuff off. And then I will just dump the contents here like that. And then I will take a hose and spray this out really good and just get anything else that's left inside. Rinsing it only takes you a few minutes, and it's going to save you time and money in the long run. Now, my do number 2 is do embrace the cordless freedom. The only time there's ever a cord involved is when you have it plugged in and it's charging for 2 hours. And by the way, you get 150 minutes of runtime. That means you can clean a pretty big pool with just one charge. The great thing about this too is that there's no cords or cables to trip over. You simply put it in the pool and then it is ready to go. You can literally put it in the pool any way except for this way. It doesn't matter where you put it in. It's always going to come right back to the side. It moves independently along the bottom of your pool, kind of like a ping pong ball, where it'll come up to the wall and then it'll back up and then it'll come up to the wall and then it'll back up. Charge it, drop it in, and then let it vibe and do its thing. The next do is do enjoy the self-parking feature. When the battery gets low or when it is done cleaning, it will go back to the side of the pool. Now, it's not going to go back to the same side as you put it in. It's literally just going to stop next to a side so that it'll be easy for you to retrieve. And speaking of retrieval, it does come with its own retrieval hook. This is the one that comes in the package. Attach it onto your skimmer or your broom pole. Then you have a way to fish it out of the water. This hook on a long pole certainly prevents you from having to get into the pool to take it out. And the fact that it comes back to the side means retrieval is a breeze. Now, do time your cleanings around the 150-minute runtime. It's designed for mostly above ground pools like mine, although it can handle a slight incline. I have friends that have a pool that's an in-ground one that has an incline down to a 8-foot depth, and it does handle the incline well. This is not a model that will climb the walls though, just going to clean your bottom of the pool surface. Now, what I find in my pool, and it's 12 by 24, this little guy finishes far before the battery runs low. Now, usually I plan my cleanings either early in the morning before anybody would get in or after I know we're done for the day, because that is when it works the best. You don't want to have somebody step on it because it's cleaning it while you're in the pool, because that's just going to interfere with A, the swimmers, and B, with your little starry robot friend. The recharge port, plug it in like this, let it charge for 2 hours, and then if you need to send him back out again, he's charged up and ready to go. Generally, once I'm done a clean, I will charge him up so that he's ready for the next time that I have to put him in the pool. Now, my final do for this little starry robot is do dry it and store it properly. Now, what I mean is when you have it go out and clean the pool, do not let all of the stuff that it picks up off the ground sit in there. It will mold, and it will definitely make it so that maybe you have to even replace the filter screen. Store it somewhere that's cool and out of direct sunlight. night, a garage shelf works really well. I would also avoid leaving it in the pool in between charges, even if you're going to be cleaning it again soon. If you don't intend to let it run right away, I would definitely leave it out and have it ready for the next time rather than leaving it in the pool. Now that we've covered the do's, let's talk about the don'ts. Do not forget to clean this. If you keep putting it back in without cleaning it, one, stuff inside is going to get moldy and mildewy, and two, it's not going to be as efficient. If it is filled with debris, it can't suck as well. The other thing is, cleaning this is the easiest way to keep this operating like a champ. Think of it like brushing your teeth. You wouldn't skip that, would you? Now, number two, don't leave big debris in the pool. Big leaves, sticks that will get caught up and tangled inside here, they're just going to interfere with the operation of this. So take the big stuff out with your skimmer net and take out anything that's super chunky so you don't make this little guy work harder than he needs to. Less work for the bot equals a longer lifetime for him and more effective cleaning. This tiny little bit of prep is going to make a big difference in the final results. Now, number three, don't interrupt it mid-clean. Pulling it out while it's working can confuse its pathing and tracking, so let it finish or wait for it to self-park. It will definitely tell you when it's done. Yanking it out might also damage the internal motor over time, so it's just really more efficient if you just put it in and let it do its thing. Now, number four is don't leave it in during pool play or splashing. It truly performs best in calm water, so even sometimes I notice like my pool is susceptible to high wind, so when the water is moving around and sloshing, you definitely don't want to have this little guy in there. He works better in calm conditions. Waves or kids jumping in can knock it off its track, plus it can also do damage. It's definitely not made to dodge cannonballs. And finally, don't leave it submerged after cleaning. Prolonged soaking can lead to damage, and it can also lead to algae buildup on the parts. Even though it is waterproof, it's not designed to be 24/7 under the water. And as a bonus, I'm going to show you a clip of how to put it in the water. Now I'm going to show you how to properly put the Starrybot into the pool. First, turn it over. This little button here does it all. You press it in, it's going to beep. Now if it doesn't sense the water, it will shut off. Put him in by the handle, nose first, and he's going to float for a little bit. He'll do a nose dive, take on water, and go down to the bottom of the pool. Now, if by some chance he flips over, all you have to do is get your hook and turn him right side up. There's going to be about a 20-second delay. Once the 20-second delay happens, you're actually going to see him start moving. You'll probably see some bubbles come up, and then off he goes to do his job and clean the pool. When he runs into the wall, he's going to actually back up and go off in another direction. I hope this has been helpful to you in making your decision. I am so happy with this little robot. It has made such a difference in pool maintenance, and it has definitely made me enjoy my pool even more because cleaning is no longer a pain in the neck where I have to stand there with a vacuum and go over the whole surface of the bottom by myself. This Starry robot makes cleaning easy. It makes it something that isn't a challenge. The fact that it comes back to the side and parks when it's done, it's absolutely genius. That's made this Starry robot a family favorite at my house.